could write a song.
I wanted to do a little quick shout out to some local artists. Now, I did stand up, I did open mic stand up comedy for a few months last year, and met two interesting folks. First, I'll say the man who hosted open mic comedy at Gypsy Moon, Mr. Salty Sam.
You guys put your hands together for my good friend Doug, everybody.
And Salty Sam was a very cool dude to meet in comedy. He's very motivating, very, very cool. And now Sam has started a podcast called Late Night Salt. And I'm going to put some info down here so you can check out my buddy Salty Sam. Also, when I was doing stand-up comedy, I met a fella named Chris Palmatessa.
And there are a lot of freaking positives to being older and being with a younger girl. And one of them is she doesn't mind when I come in her mouth because my prostate's so clogged up, all she gets is a little puff of air.
We became really good friends right away. I was there at Gypsy Moon when he did his very first stand-up set, and that guy has been making the rounds, and he's kicking ass with stand-up comedy right now. Now, I kind of quit doing stand-up comedy after, I don't know, about 4 months. But I'm living vicariously through Chris because he's just great. He's growing as a comedian, and he's got a podcast also called the Warrior Soul Podcast. This man's a vet and does a whole lot of work with vets. Not the dog doctor, not the animal doctors, the soldiers who fought for our country. I haven't seen Chris in a while because I've been off the stand-up scene, but I'm very, very proud of him, and Godspeed. Another guy I'd like to shout out is a friend of the show, actually big fan of the show, Mr. Christopher McDonald Wolf, and he's a very cool musician who is out there grinding and working on his art. What up, McDonald Wolf? I'll put his info down there too. And now I'd like to talk about a band that I met last night at Gypsy Moon where they played live. They're called Slower. And I met them right when they came in. And how can I explain this? That band and talking to them and everything, and then also seeing the show, it made me feel nostalgic for the local rock scene, which used to exist back more like kind of like the early 2000s and stuff like that. And then it kind of phased out. They are an amazing band. Any band influenced by the Smashing Pumpkins is already halfway there in my book. They do an amazing cover of the song Today, and I'm going to play a clip of that. Oh, and here's the good news. Their original stuff, fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome. And I'm going to be filming them there as they start playing live and try to keep up with those fellas. That's Slower. And I'll put their info down there too so you can follow them and like them as I do.